So, just how bad is this trade? Well, first, why was Hopkins traded? Well, it's not because of cap space like a lot of people I first thought, because the person we traded has a we're eating that contract. So it can't be that. Why did we trade him? No, because he didn't get along with Bill O'Brien. Because Bill O'Brien didn't like DeAndre Hopkins. Now that's a bad trade. Just getting rid of someone because you don't like him. Why is a bad trade number two? Because he is the best in the game. And we got a third string running back. A fourth rounder guy. Oh, and why is it? Because not only did we just give him up, and we got a guy who was gotten in the fourth round, who's not that great of a running back, who's injured all the time. We got a second round pick, and then we also got a fourth round pick for the next year. And in order to get that, we had to give up a pick. We gave up a fourth round pick. So it wasn't just DeAndre Hopkins we gave away. No. In order to get into a worse situation, we had to give up a pick. Why is it a bad trade? We don't even have a first round pick. We don't have any first round pick. Now, the best we have is a second round pick, so we can't even get anything out of this. We can't even really replace DeAndre Hopkins with another good player. Sorry. Kind of hard to replace the best in the game. And we don't even have a first round pick next draft either. 2 drafts in a row without a pick. Why is this a bad pick? Well, we traded away DeAndre Hopkins. But we drafted him 2012, 2013-ish. And we had Andre Johnson, so we didn't really think about that way too much. Also, we had Matt Chop. And we had Arian Foster. We had pick 6 man, and after pick 6 man, we had bad quarterback after bad quarterback after bad quarterback with this man. DeAndre Hopkins stayed with the Texans. Why? Because he believed that we were going to build a team, and he was going to be part of that team that was going to win the Texans their first Super Bowl. He wasted years of his life here for that. And instead of us doing that, we got a good quarterback now. We can build a team with Watson and Hopkins to build a Super Bowl winning team. We just trade him away. He sacrificed years of his career for us. And Bill O'Brien sacrificed years of his career for Bill O'Brien. And Bill O'Brien just said, I don't care. Fuck you to DeAndre Hopkins. Well, you know what? For all of that, this is the worst trade. Not of this offseason, not of this franchise, but ever. Not just in football. Ever. Any sport. Worst trade in baseball. Worst trade in basketball. Worst trade in soccer, rugby, whatever. It's the worst trade ever. Bill O'Brien is a piece of shit that needs to get fired. Okay? Because this ain't going to get us closer to the Super Bowl. This is hurting the team for a personal vendetta. He could have traded DeAndre, if he was going to trade away DeAndre Hopkins because he didn't like him, he could have made the team better still. But no, he traded him away for a personal vendetta. Made the team worse. Well, if I'm Watson, I wouldn't be staying with this team. If I was Jared, the locker room's got to be pissed. The locker room's going to be broken. Yeah, you can't trust your head coach and GM if that's what he did to someone who gave up years of his life for you. The team's not going to trust Bill O'Brien. The locker room's going to be broken. Team's going to be even worse because we got a running back when we're getting Lamar Miller back. We're getting Carlos. We have Carlos Hyde, who's pretty good, and we got Duke Johnson. Oh, let's get another running back. We don't have a first round pick, so instead of getting clearly someone worth a first round pick, they got a second round pick. Oh, and trading away DeAndre Hopkins was enough. You have to trade away a fourth round pick too. Well, that's one less person we could probably test. That might be good for the team. Oh, and a future fourth round pick. It is the worst trade ever. And Bill O'Brien is a bum piece of shit that needs to get fired because he's ruining the Texans at this point. He was a terrible head coach. He was terrible at play calling, and now he's a terrible general manager. I didn't even hate him as general manager. I thought he was pretty good. But then I didn't even believe. I did not think that he was that stupid. I didn't believe it whenever I first heard about it. But no, he's a piece of shit that needs to get fired. He's a horrible person. He's a horrible general manager. He's a horrible coach. He's horrible at everything. He's an idiot, a dumbass. He's a bitch. He doesn't need to be in football. He's a wannabe Bill Belichick. No, you're not Bill Belichick. People aren't going to be coming to your team because you're one of the best teams out there. No, you can't just throw away players that you don't like and just bring in players that you do like. No. You're not Bill Belichick. You can't do that, throw it together, and it somehow wins the Super Bowl. You're Bill O'Brien. Okay? You throw away players, make your team worse somehow, and then blow leads that were easy wins. 20-0, that's on the coach. That's not on the team. When you have that big of a lead and you lose it, that's the coach. Okay, if you never had the lead, maybe you could say that was part of the team. But when you blow a lead like that, that's on the coach. Our defense is trash. Our offensive line is trash. And now our receiving core is going to be trash. Why? Because we're going to have Will Fuller as our number one receiver, or Cobb now, whatever. Cobb's not really a number one option, nowhere near DeAndre Hopkins. If Fuller's going to get injured, that's going to leave Stills and whatever as number one. DeAndre Hopkins was carrying the receiving core. I'm sorry, can Cobb carry the receiving core? Can he? And this was after the trade. We didn't get Cobb. This is the biggest bullshit trade ever. We didn't even get Cobb until after the trade. Bill O'Brien's trying to patch it up, but he's not going to work. You can't patch it up. You could get another one of the greatest receivers of all time at that number one slot. But it's still not going to be the same because, like I said, DeAndre Hopkins gave years of his career for the Texans so that we can work together for a ring. Not for us to trade him away. I want the Cardinals to do good. Sadly, he can't wear the number 10 because that's Larry Fitzgerald's, I believe. Or is he 11? Whatever. Maybe Fitzgerald is 11 and Hopkins is 10. I don't remember. I just know two elite receivers. They can build that defense in the draft. They got what's a new young quarterback who's doing pretty good. I hope they do good. I hope they win the Super Bowl. Honestly, get this DeAndre Hopkins a ring. He deserved it. He wasted years for us. So and then we just trade him away. Okay, give him a ring. I don't care. I really Texans. You better suck. I want you to suck. So Bill O'Brien gets fired, and then the Cardinals better get Hopkins a ring because he deserves that ring. He's a great receiver. He's given too much to us. He could have gone ring chasing. He could have gone to a better team at the time. He could have gone to a team with a quarterback, but no, he stayed with us. Why? Because, again, it's the same thing on Tuve. He trusted that we were going to build a team with them and then create a team that would work and get a ring. But then, no, we just traded him away. Cardinals, get Hopkins a ring. He deserves that ring. We got literally nothing in return. So I hope we suck. I really do. We better suck. So Bill O'Brien gets fired. I don't want him as head coach. I don't want him as general. I don't want him in the organization at all. Not even as a janitor. Get him out.